Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a special meeting of the Board of County Commissioners, today being Tuesday, April 13th of 2021. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Again, good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood and good news today. So first item of business will be opening the meeting to general public comment. Anyone wishing to address the Board of County Commissioners, please come forward. Let us know who you are, share your information. Seeing no movement, we'll come back to the board. First item is a regular agenda, and do we want to kick this off? It looks like Charlotte Byerly's coming forward, Director of Tourism and Marketing.
Good morning, Commissioners, Mr. Chair.
Good morning.
For the record, Charlotte Byerly, Director of Tourism and Marketing. This morning we have Rick Hatcher, the President and CEO of the Treasure Coast Sports Commission, and Ryan Strickland, VP of Marketing for the Sports Commission. Together with the Commission, the Tourism Office would like to bring you an exciting opportunity to consider. This event has been on our radar since about December. And today, we have the opportunity to hopefully make it a reality. So from here, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Hatcher, and he'll provide you with some additional details, and then I'll be back to wrap it up for your consideration.
Thank you. Good morning,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Hatcher.
Charlotte. Good morning.
Good morning.
Rick Hatcher, President and CEO of Play Treasure Coast, formerly the Treasure Coast Sports Commission. It's my honor today to come before you to introduce you about the opportunity for St. Lucie County to host the WBSC Baseball America's Qualification event that will be held here in St. Lucie County. This is a unique event that's one of a kind, the only one in the United States, the only one that will be in this part of the world prior to the baseball returning back to the games in Tokyo. And those games are scheduled to be July 23rd through August the 8th. Okay? Second or third one. Okay. As we look at this, we are in very favorable standings with the WBSC as a potential host site for hosting 8 countries as they come in to compete and take the one spot in the Tokyo Games. It's our hopes that once we secure our funding, once we move forward and secure the contracts with our venue, then we will move forward and provide that information. WBSC will make an official announcement. There's a tentative schedule with this event starting on Monday, Memorial Day, May 31st, with 2 groups of play that will be scheduled. As you can see, Group A has USA, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Nicaragua. Group B has Cuba, Venezuela, Canada, and Colombia. It is our hopes that when these teams come in, they will be in a bubble. They will be staying within both partners' cities. And we're excited about the opportunity for this to be here and this international exposure that comes with this. We do know that the schedule will be flip-flopping, with the first 3 days being round robin. And so as Group A would be tentatively scheduled to play here in St. Lucie County Monday and Wednesday. Group B would be in Palm Beach County Monday and Wednesday. And then you flip them that way, and then you take the top 2 and you move into the super rounds. Okay?
Thank you, Rick. Ryan Strickland, Vice President, Play Treasure Coast. Positive impacts directly to St. Lucie County. Projected 2,000 room nights, estimated $2 million in economic impact, and that's directly tied to participants and delegation, not tied to the unknown number of spectators or fans at this point. So depending on what that number is, these numbers could be drastically impacted for the positive. Although we touched on the projected numbers of room nights and economic impact, I would also like to hint on the extensive exposure and media coverage for Visit St. Lucie and St. Lucie County as a whole. This slide will show you the national and international countries that it'll be broadcasted to, the other distribution outlets, and all the platforms digitally and linearly that will be hosted. I would like to touch on nationally for USA, the games will be hosted on ESPN and its family of networks. The Olympics has welcomed back baseball and softball. This is the first time that it will be back in the Olympics since 2008. So it's a tremendous opportunity, a lot of excitement around baseball and softball returning to the Olympics, and what better way to have the road to Tokyo come right through St. Lucie County. General event funding. When the request for proposal was sent out to interested destinations, there was a venue request, a local transportation request, and then a bid fee request. With further negotiations with the WBSC, the Treasure Coast Sports Commission, now Play Treasure Coast, and the Palm Beach County Sports Commission, we were able to renegotiate that bid fee and actually have some 50-50 revenue splits, as you'll see below. Those 50-50 revenue splits, $25,000 in solicitation of sponsorship sales, $10,000 in anticipated revenue tied to parking, and just once again, that's the 50% that will go back to the WBSC. The other 50% of those dollars would stay within the destination and then be paid back to the county tied to their investment for this event. The $34,500 is support dollars received by St. Lucie County from the Florida Sports Foundation. Those dollars are also allocated to that 125, and you'll see in the verbiage above, any shortfall in that 125 will be absorbed by the WBSC. Once we hit that 125, anything above and beyond is 100% local revenue. So if we sell enough sponsorship sales to hit that 125, the state dollars stay locally, parking revenue stays locally. So every day, Play Treasure Coast with the efforts of St. Lucie County EDC and Visit St. Lucie are grinding every day to get as many dollars as we can to offset our costs. County funding or local funding, why we're here today. $100,000 venue rental cost, $5,000 tied to cleaning, sanitation of interior spaces, another $25,000 in ground transportation, that's really charter buses, equipment vans for each of the countries that are participating, and then $25,000 in county staff that's tied to maintenance, operation of Clover or of the local venue, as well as game day police and EMTs that'll help us get through game day operations. So to date, the overall expenses from the local request was $155,000. So Rick and I picked up the phone, reached out to Charlotte, and said we need some money. So of course, first thing Charlotte says is, where are we to date? What dollars do we firmly have in the hopper?
So as Ryan mentioned on an earlier slide, these are some estimates based on sponsorship sales. The Sports Commission's existing budget, which we fund annually, is kicking in $10,000, and then the estimated parking revenue is the $10,000, which was mentioned earlier. So in the hopper, we have an estimated $45,000, which leaves $110,000 needed. And in looking at the tourism budget, and it's important to note here, these are not general fund revenues. These are tourist development taxes. These are taxes that are paid by visitors to St. Lucie County. So last year, during 2020, our budget was made whole, thankfully, to some CARES Act funding. So our reserves budget came in higher than we anticipated. So we have $110,000 to put forward this financial investment. And when doing this ROI analysis, it is our recommendation that this is a good, we recommend moving forward based on this ROI and amending the grant contract with the Treasure Coast Sports Commission that we have in place to grant an additional $110,000 to fund the event. We've worked with the Sports Commission since 1999. This is what they do. These are the types of events they bring here. Nothing that brings the Olympic spirit here has been done before, so we're very excited about this. And I will also mention that This $110,000 in funding is being taken out of our reserves account, but the balance that will remain in our reserves account still meets the minimum the minimum balance needed to meet the policy that the TDC adopted several years ago. So we're still in good financial shape with this investment.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Mr. Chair, I have one.
Commissioner Townsend?
On the $25,000 for the ground transportation for the teams, Mr. Tipton, don't we have extra vans and stuff that maybe the county could work something out to save some of that cost funds because we have vans that they could utilize?
We can certainly look at that. They have, I think they were looking at more of the larger coaches that you would normally see for a team transportation. But we can certainly look to see if there's a way to offset some of that cost.
Right.
And you'll notice that the agenda item does say up to 110,000. So we do anticipate additional sponsorships. And if there are some further cost savings, then we can reduce that number.
Okay, now, I mean, I know it's the buses for the teams, but I know that they were going to have to rent some SUVs and vans for everyday use to get them back and forth. If we have them sitting around, save the money and let them utilize them.
Sure.
That's all I'm suggesting.
Mr. Chair, if I could expand on that.
Commissioner Ridgell.
Perhaps maybe the equipment and things of those nature, maybe not for the baseball players themselves or their coaches, but perhaps what Commissioner Townsend was saying is we could use these kind of vans to transport their equipment. That makes sense to me.
Any other? input?
Mr. Chair,
Commissioner
I just
Hutchinson?
have one question. Charlotte, just for the record, do you know if this item's gone before the TDC?
So we have a TDC scheduled for tomorrow. It is
Okay.
on the agenda for tomorrow. It has been mentioned to the TDC in the last couple of meetings, and the response has been favorable, but it is formally on the agenda for tomorrow. It was just the timing of meetings
Okay.
that we meet every other month with the TDC, so we weren't able to put it on the last meeting agenda.
The reason why I was asking is because normally we get a recommendation from them, and I
Mm-hmm.
did not see that in the backup. So I just want to make sure they're going to be weighing in on it.
Yes, ma'am.
But I agree, the timing, I don't think we would be overstepping by moving forward.
And
Yes,
Commissioner
ma'am.
Hutchinson, I will share that when we first learned of this, we did have that conversation at a meeting, and it actually was suggested that we send a letter to Secretary Deportes, what's his name? Petronas.
Petronas, Jimmy
He had
Petronas.
been talking about the idea of if Tokyo wasn't able to do the Olympics, to bring them to Florida. So
Right.
the thought process was, well, if that's the case, well, let's let them know that we're trying to look at this. And they were very supportive, and it was unanimous to send a letter to him, but we ended up backing off of that at the last minute on the letter for funding because we got the money from the Florida Sports Commission.
Okay.
So. Commissioner Bartz, anything? No? Good. This is exciting. I think the USA needs something to root for right about now after a year's worth of pandemic and all of the challenges that we've had in the last year. Nothing more special than rooting for the USA and baseball. Nothing more American than baseball. And so this is a great opportunity. And again, here's the other side of this thing is, we have been trying to figure out how to help the hospitality industry to springboard back into play. We're starting to see hotels open up more capacity. We're starting to see restaurants be more involved in the community and opening up more. And that was a hard-hit industry and the employees thereof. So this thing is pretty spectacular for us to be able to secure this for the entire region, the state of Florida and the nation. As you said before, that this is the only Olympic qualifier that will be happening in the United States, and so it's a very special time. So, Charlotte, did you have anything to finalize?
No, sir. Just any more questions?
Okay, any other questions?
Just as a county and a country, we still need this right now. And if you all know, like Little League World Series, they all know that's Williamsport, right? Who knows what this could lead to? This is very exciting news. So that's it.
All right, without further ado, is there a motion?
So moved.
We have a motion to approve by Bart, second by Hutchinson. Any other comments or questions on the item? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Good luck. And before we go off to the air, You talked about sponsorships. Here's an opportunity for us to ask the public right now, those businesses in the community that would like to sponsor, where do they call? How do they get in contact with you for sponsorship in the sports sponsor deck?
Thank you, Commissioner. Yes, if they would contact the Play Treasure Coast Sports Tourism Office, 772-871-5458.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. That concludes the single agenda item for today in the special meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you. We will move to the informal